Hello ladies and gentlemen, Eccentraro here and welcome back to another video. Now I hope all of you are doing well because I am as always. And in this video we're going to finally be discussing this Airbus A380 rework which is coming to infinite flight very soon. Now I know many of you have been asking for this video for a while, so it's long anticipated. And I know I've been pumping out some different content as well, so if you guys are new here or you've not seen any of the other videos, you can go watch them. You just click on the channel or there'll be some link somewhere. Go check them out because I think quite a few of them are pretty fun. Now the main question most of you have about this A380 here is, when is it coming? When are we going to be getting this update on infinite flight? And that I don't actually know the answer to yet. Which is a bit unfortunate because it'd be great if I could provide that answer. But unfortunately, yeah, I don't actually know when it's coming out to infinite flight. Now, there are obviously speculations on, oh, it can be next week or, you know, it could be next year. But we need to remember the A380 is probably one of the hardest reworks they're going to be doing for quite a while here on infinite flight. Now, one of the reasons for that is just the pure size of this aircraft. Just look how big it is. In comparison to all the other aircraft such as the Embraers or even the 737s, the 777s, this aircraft is definitely bigger. It's got 2 floors, and you never know what infinite flight are going to try and incorporate with the fact that the A380 is a double-decker aircraft. Now there's also a lot more news to be coming out with regards to airports and everything, so let's go have a look at this, shall we? So I was looking the other day on Instagram, well I say earlier, and obviously there is a new airport coming out to infinite flight very soon. It's Guangzhou Bang International Airport. I definitely butchered that. However, just it's Zulu Golf 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 is the ITAO code. Now it's not far from Hong Kong, and we'll just have a look at it. And apparently, so everything that you see here were built from scratch within just 2 weeks, even the buildings and the objects. So that is incredible. Look at the size of that thing. 2 weeks is mad, and I'm not too sure when it will be out, but hopefully it'll be out soon. But you can see here all of the little objects and that just lying about down here. It looks like we're at the cargo bays here, but yeah, even look, you got the cargo hangars there. Just look at them, they are incredible. Another little control tower and then more cargo from this airport, so it's obviously a major cargo airport. Now, this would be a great another addition, another 3D airport. Now, talking of cargo and ground service equipment, we have new 3D vehicles coming to infinite flight. So, this is an ambulift. Now, I'm not too sure if it'll be in the next update. Now, these bring the food and that in and out of the aircraft, I'm pretty sure. So, it'll be cool to see another type of these. I presume they're bigger for the slightly larger aircraft. But it would be nice to see a little variance of these in infinite flight. Now there's also a 787-900 new livery of the Norse 787 coming here in infinite flight, which is pretty good. We'll just look at some of these photos now. It's a lovely livery Norse. I've always enjoyed their liveries. I think it's a pretty cool aircraft livery to be having here. And I'm glad to be seeing it coming on the 787 infinite flight. Infinite flight have always put a lot of effort into their designs here. On the 787s in infinite flight, especially here with that Norse livery. So you can see that it's got even Fly Norse up below it. Lovely livery, I can't wait to use it. Now also here we have the hidden depths of infinite flight Discord thread. So there is a leak of a new fuel truck with a new GSE. So you can see there just a little bit of it. I mean, it's not the greatest photo, but it's better than no photo, which is really cool. And as you can see down here, that clouds and night lighting are also currently in development. They've been confirmed on various streams, so we'll be seeing them soon hopefully, which would be a really cool thing to see, those fully 3D clouds. Now there's also just of that ambulift I showed you guys. So oh, this might be a passenger. It's a passenger thing, I think. I might have had an oopsie here, but yeah, you guys can see how much better it looks, and then obviously the work in progress on. There might even be a people. I'm not too sure what goes in here now, whether it's people or food. So I believe that's all of the photos here. Now, obviously, that's quite a lot of short amount of information there being provided to us all. But I'll be more than happy to tell you guys that the A380 news. Now, the A380, as you know, been in rework for ages. Why have I done that? and we've all been anticipating it for quite a while here now on Infinite Flight. I mean, we've all wanted it for a rather long time. I've been waiting on it for a good few years, and obviously it's great to be seeing such a major aircraft being reworked on Infinite Flight. And it's good to be seeing that the general aviation aircraft as well are also being worked on simultaneously, as I think it is important to have a wide variety of aircraft here, especially on the mobile flight simulator. So it's some good news here for us on Infinite Flight. Can I land? It's really hard to get a nice smooth landing from this view, which is quite frustrating, but obviously the cockpit. Now, all of you know we're going to be getting a fully cockpit rework here in Infinite Flight and everything. But if you guys want to know what I think with regards to how long it is going to be until we see an A380 here on Infinite Flight, it's going to be a while. You know, I'm thinking we could be waiting a good few weeks minimum. Obviously, with the A380, it's a big job, but I do honestly think we will be waiting the best part of at least a month. Until we hear about it. You know, there's not even been any comments about the aircraft being in some form of beta testing yet, which we don't know of. I used to be able to see when aircraft were in beta testing on Infinite Flight, but you can't anymore, unfortunately. I wish we still could, but you know, there's nothing wrong with that, and there are no issues here with Infinite Flight. However, I do think once we finally see some liveries being slapped on this thing, and once they get released and first linked to us all, when we first see some new liveries or reworked liveries on the aircraft, that's how I think we'll know the aircraft isn't too far from its finalising stages here on Infinite Flight. So I think that would be a good addition to it if it ever comes. So yeah, we're definitely looking towards the end of the summer. I don't see it coming out in August. I might be completely wrong. I've said this before, and then, you know, an update's come out that like literally a few days later. So it's very, very possible that we will be seeing this soon. Now, if you guys did find this video useful, please do let me know down below. I'm also considering doing some Microsoft Flight Simulator content, so if any of you want to see some Microsoft Flight Simulator content here on Infinite Flight soon, on the channel, let me know down below, because I have recorded the video, but I don't know if it's worth releasing. But other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and have a lovely evening.